Hello, everyone. I told myself once I get this figured out that I was going to actually make an actual video on how to set up music randomizer for KH2 since there is no actual video guide on YouTube. So I thought I'd make one. So I'm going to try to explain everything that I uh, did and learned and actually put it into this video. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first things that you're gonna need before actually have your custom putting custom music into the randomizer and everything is one, you're gonna need openKH, Mod Manager. You're gonna need KH2 Randomizer, Audacity, so you can make loopable music, and then you're gonna need a music encoder. And I'm gonna talk about that part later in the video because there's no link for it, but I'll let you know where you can get the link source for that because a site is not allowing it to be on there because they think it's some virus or something. But anyway, so what you're gonna do now is I'm going to go ahead and start with openKH, and so where I need to go find it, duh, is right here. So I'm gonna open it up right here, and I'm gonna move it over to the left side of the screen. See, yeah. Okay, so right here, before we even talk about that, we're gonna talk about what you're gonna need to do when you open up, just in case if you're just starting out and you just got the openKH manager. What you're gonna want to do is go to excuse me, stupid thing. Oh, I had it. You want to go to Run Wizard. Although I think when you open it for the first time, it will already go there. So, but you're gonna open that. If my computer would just hurry up. Yeah, now it's saying it's not responding. Yeah, that's awesome. Love it. Yeah, give me a moment. I'm gonna pause this so that way you're not waiting. Okay, it's back. Okay, so once it's done doing that, it's gonna send you to this page right here. Now, if you're doing this on PC, you're gonna click the PC or that one. That's what I'm using. Or if you're doing the PSX2 emulator, although that's not my focus, is mainly the PC version because I'm not familiar with how it is. Because I'm pretty sure it's different for the PCX2 emulator and stuff. So we're just gonna be focused on that. Global, you're gonna choose that, or I guess if you're in Japanese or something. Mine says Epic Games, so I got mine. If yours is Steam, you can choose Steam. So I'm gonna click that off. Next you want to detect, like, see, mine's I already have it. See, mine's is in my folder. See, it's gonna detect installation. So mine's is already here. I already have the game in my external on hard drive. Any other missing ones I don't have because I didn't put it on there. Uh, After that, you hit next. You just telling you what location you want to put your file in for KH2. I'm gonna hit next. There it is, game KingdomHearts 2. I don't have to do that. This right here, they want you to install Panacea. Now, I'm not entirely sure why, but you need it. For, at least from what I've seen video guides, I don't think I have it on there, but because nothing has gone wrong. I mean, the mods that I'm using for the music custom is working fine. So, I mean, I believe it says yeah, it's optional. I guess so. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what I was saying. So, my bad. But once you hit next, you're gonna choose this. If you're doing case two, then you click that, and then it'll extract the game's data and stuff and whatnot. And same thing for the others, or if you can just install them all, it'll just take a long time. But once you do that, basically you can extract the game's data after you choose which mine is in the E location or the external hard drive. That's where mine is at. But I'm not gonna do it because I already have it. But once you do it, it's gonna extract the game's data. It's gonna take a little while for anyone who might have a slower computer. So I'm gonna cancel this, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Once your game has been extracted and your data has been extracted, you're gonna be given this well, you get this, you get your openKH mod manager, and I'm gonna need this thing to come back. I don't know why it disappeared, but it needed to come back. But once you get this openKH manager on right here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna need to go to the GitHub website, which I will also link in the description below. And basically, you're gonna copy this KH2 FM Numb Music Rando PC. You're gonna copy that as soon as my computer gets right. Got a lot of stuff open, my bad. But you're gonna go to the mod and hit mods. Hit install mods, and then you're gonna click paste or paste it in there. And once you hit install, which I don't have to do, but when you do hit that, you're gonna get this. So pretty much right there, you're good, you're set to go, which means now we can move on to the next section, which is basically installing the not installing, excuse me, but putting up your or creating your loopable music, which will be in Audacity. So I'm gonna go over there right now. Okay, now we're in our Audacity program. So what you're gonna do as you go to Audacity, you're gonna click and choose one of the musics that you want, any music that you want to put in, or you know, make loopable and put into Audacity. Now I already have this set up, so it wouldn't take up too much time, because doing this takes a while. But I'm gonna explain what you have to do. So I have the final match music from what's the name again? Forbidden Memories, and this is how the music starts off. I'm gonna see if I can get it right here. Hey. Oops. See, this is how it starts. See right there. Now, the reason I'm talking about that is because that's where the this music starts up, right here. Now, what I'm saying is that right here I do the exact same thing, because when you do this, you don't want to not copy. You don't want to use the beginning for your loopable music, because I don't know, it's not gonna sound right when it's looping, especially, it's just not gonna sound right. So what you want to do is actually find a loop starting point in the middle of the song where the song loops, and I have it right here. And then you also want to have the loop ending, so where it goes there and it goes back. And as you can see, I have this gray box up here where I have it highlighted, so now when I play it, it'll loop correctly. So this is where it's gonna sound like just like it did where it started up after the intro. So I'm gonna play it right here. Now watch this. I'm gonna click right here. Right there, you see? Perfect loop. A perfect loop. So now that you have your perfect loop right here and all, what you're gonna want to do is, now I'm gonna move this over here, and I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna see if I can minimize this slightly, because you're gonna need this for a second. And I'm gonna open up my notes. You're gonna need to open up your notes. Let me find that note that I have. If not, I'll just make one right here. No, it's somewhere right here. I think I might have to yeah, I think I might have closed it. Okay, I'll just use this one. Doesn't matter. I'll just use this. Has the freaking thing, if it would just work with me. Okay, a minute. Shrink this down. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible and not, this is the first time actually doing tutorials like this, but bear with me. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do before you even cut this, you're gonna click. See, I have the line right here. This right here, you want to write down your value number. This is important. This is very important. So I'm gonna type hold on. Type down this is gonna be FM for it, just so I know where I'm at. Value number. Oh, actually here, you want to put loop start. Then you're gonna put the value number, which is 005. Make sure I got that right. 066 and 752. Make sure I got that right. Then you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna make your loop end value number as well. So I'm gonna put loop end, and then I'm gonna also hover over this so I can get the data for this one, not data, the value number for this, and then type that in here as well. So we're gonna put 007 let's see 417 162. You're gonna need that later. So once you actually got that down, what you're gonna do here is you're gonna hit shift, you're gonna press shift and K. You're gonna hold shift and then press K. Then once you do that, you're gonna go up to edit, delete, and now it delete that portion of the song, you know, the ending after the end loop. Now what you're gonna do is click here, so that way you can delete the other portion of the song and delete that as such. And then there you go. If it deleted it, okay, there we go. And I'm gonna move this over here so that way, I don't know why it's doing that. Sorry if I'm talking too loud. I might be talking too loud. I'm too close to the mic. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna play it and make sure it's perfectly set. Now this is not perfect starting, but that's the best I can come up with because the song, when I got this off of YouTube, it gosh, it's kind of hard to explain, but it let me see if I can find that in this portion of the song. Let's see if I can find it. Uh-oh. It plays this part fully, which is what I wanted to do. But if you play play the actual full version of the song on YouTube, it's like a 10-minute extended version of this song. You'll see what I'm talking about. It doesn't play that part. It just kind of extends to how it's gonna start at the beginning. You'll see what I mean. You may not, but you'll see. That right here, that part, it immediately just goes to that part instead when if you're playing on the YouTube version. So I had to cut that out, so that's why the starting doesn't sound good, because if I had left any portion of that, you would still heard the ending of this part. But I'm dragging this on for too long, so sorry. So once you do that, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna do any finalizations, like, you know, if you want to up the music volume, all that. And after that, I'm going to make sure it's not going to be bleeding anyone's ears. Start it back here. Let's see. There we go. So that's just how I'm gonna edit that later, you know. But what you're gonna do is once you finish doing all that, now you're gonna want to do the final part, which is basically exporting the the audio. So okay, there we go. So now we're on this section. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to type make a one word out of whatever, you can call it whatever, but it has to be one word, .wav. Once you do that, the final section, what you're gonna want to do is gonna go to edit meta. I think okay, it popped up on this side. I don't know why it does that, but here we go. You can I guess this is optional if you wanted to type this. I'm just gonna put final. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Where am I? Okay, so now click this. You want to also hit add, because it's gonna add another box right here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna type in loop, the same thing as right here, start in this box. You're gonna copy paste this into this rock right here. Okay, I gotta hit it again. paste. Then you're gonna do the same thing, type loop in, and okay, there we go. And then you're gonna copy this number, and you want to make sure they're all in there correctly. And just type that, paste, and that should be it. So now you got all that in there, and now you should be good to go. Hit OK, and mine is going to my music folder, game music folder, blah blah blah. Hit export, and there you go. Now I'm gonna minimize this, so we don't need that, or we don't need this anymore. So now what we're gonna go to next is to find the folder that I put the music in, which should be over here, the one I created some time back. So here it is. This is the music. I'm gonna copy. This computer is being dumb today. Copy. Now I'm gonna go and find the let's see, I need to find that folder. Oh, I got two of these. Actually, matter of fact, this is perfect. This is, no, that's not perfect. I need to find that folder. Give me a moment. I'm gonna pause. Okay, I found the folder. So I copied the music that I wanted to use. So now what you're gonna want to do is go to the music encoder. All right, now paste this music right here, where it should, okay, here it is right here. So those are the previous music I've done so far, and they're here. Now before I do that, if you happen to have an error pop up after you click this inside, because there's going to be a command prompt box that's going to show up where it's going to turn your music into a SCD file, because that's what I forgot to mention. I failed to mention that you need an SCD file for all this to work, and this is where the magic is. So, but if you get an error right here, once you click it and the box pops up, it's supposed to collect all the data and stuff, trying to convert it into a .scd file. But if it says something about you need to install like a .net something file, like, because I had that happen, maybe it was just me, but I'm just letting that be known for it, so that way if you do get it, just download whatever it is that they need you to get, and then boom, reset the computer. That way it will know. Then once you do that, it will work, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to get this output box right here. This is where all the music like this gets converted into a .scd file. So right here, I'm going to click this, because I got it in here. It should show up right here. See, this is the box. So now it's going to start copying. See, it's loading. Yeah, it's just gonna load all the other side. Usually I just take all those files out, and then it'd be like a quick process. So, but it shouldn't take long. Just a couple more seconds, and nope, still not there. Yeah, I got a lot on here. Yeah, my bad. It should be over. Okay, there we go. Once you do that, just hit any key, and there you go. Now for the final step, I will assume, and then let me go to the output folder, and I'm really hoping that that I already the folder that I made is correct, because name the folders, and you really want to make sure you name those folders correctly or something, or it just won't get it right. But now what you want to do is you're gonna copy that music that you just created as a SCD file. Almost forgot. Now for the KH2 Rando part. Glad that came to mind. Okay, here we go. The next thing you're gonna want to do here, before you even do that, you want to go to your KH2 Rando CD. I mean, your folder or whatever it is, and you want to go to Configure, Cosmetic, Music, or the Choose Custom Music folder. Now I'm not going to click anything because I already have it. But basically, I need to find that folder. I think this is it. Yeah. So basically, what happens is that you're gonna choose that folder, click select folder, and basically you're gonna end up getting these folders in here. Since I already have it, I don't have to. But basically, when you click select folder, it's gonna make subfolders in there, and then you're good to go. and then you can make other subfolders within there to fit the specific worlds that you want. Hopefully I'm just getting all this in there correctly. I don't want to leave out anything wrong. But once you do that, then you're good. These are the music I have in the folders right now. So I'm gonna minimize this, and then I'm gonna go to that folder, which should be here. Let's see. I need to find this quickly. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna bring it over. I don't know why everything keeps going to my right screen. Next, you're gonna want to put the music in. This is a boss music, so I'm gonna put it in this folder, Demix. The name of the song, the 13th dilemma. Excuse me. I'm gonna paste this. And there we go. Now that that's in there, I'm gonna do one more thing, which is placing the music in this music data folder. So I need to pause this, and then I will get right back with y'all and show you what I mean. Okay, now that we're in my music data folder, I found it. So next thing, what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to open up your music data folder, which should be right here, which I already have open. These are the files that I have in the game so far. Now, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna find that song, that the one I was talking about, this one in particular, because this is a battle. Copy, because these are replacing. This is my backup folder. It's something I also do. I made a backup so that way I can do this. So just in case anything wrong happened, I don't want to delete all this. So, but these allow you to replace the music. So what you're gonna do? Hit enter so that way you can go down here, paste, put that in the folder. Now it's there, and then hit save. Now I'm gonna close that. And then next thing should happen will be to hit the randomize button. Now I'm gonna do that, and then a little box will come up quickly. Actually stay a little longer. Okay, but there you go. Once that's done, you're gonna go to hit the mod folder. The reason you want to do this is because you want to make sure whatever you're trying to have in a specific area is there correctly. And there's gonna be instances where it's gonna not be correctly because it randomizes it. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so yep, this is not the music I want in this area. I don't want that. So like everything is all out of place. Let's see. I want to see. Yeah, see, this is not in the right place. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to swap these SCD files, or the music, and put them in the sections that you want them in, which I'm gonna do off screen, so you're not watching me do this, and then you'll see the results. So give me a moment. Okay, I managed to swap everything in its proper spot. So as you can see, everything is back in the proper spot. Some were already correct like this, and for some reason now that one got right. I had to do a little more because the folder that I had right here, I didn't put this plus 13th dilemma, then that. So I didn't specify it well enough or something like that. Yeah, Demix, and then that fight. That's what I was supposed to put in this, and he didn't recognize it. Okay, but yeah, all that's in there, so everything is correct. So now once you do that, you're gonna want to hit save that, so it's there. But do not hit randomize. Do not hit it, or you'll have to start all over with all that. And it's not fun, doing all that, trying to get them back in order because it randomizes it. But once you do that, you're gonna close that. And then now, all you have to do now is go to the openKH mod manager, which should be right here. Oh, here it is. See, it keeps going up to the side of the screen. You're gonna go to build patch, and then it should work, hopefully. Let's see what I did wrong. Give me a moment. Okay, I managed to get it fixed. I'm not entirely sure what I did. I think when I erased it or something in there. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. When I was swapping stuff around, it couldn't remember. It didn't have assets. It said it didn't have assets even though they were there. But I guess just deleting it, even though I copied it, it doesn't count. So what I did was I basically copied them, but spaced it and then pasted them on there and then deleted it after I had put the music in their right spots. I guess that's how it made it work, because if you delete it and then put it on there, it just doesn't count. At least that's from what I know, because I had this issue before. I don't know why, but you see, it's building it. See, it's building it all, so it's working. Yeah, these are all the files, or I don't know, I can tell you what it's doing, but yeah, it's gonna go away. Once it goes away, then we good. I don't have a build run option. It used to have it on the openKH. I don't know what version I have, but that's the one I got from the Discord. Like I said, I'm gonna put all this stuff in the description. And that's before I start the game. Let me see if I can find the let's see. I need to find my here it is, because it's important, because I like I said, I don't have the code for it. Not, I mean, the link for it. I can't paste it in the description because for some reason, like I said, if I try to, it just downloads it and stuff. But I'm gonna send you to the this guy who basically sent me the link. You have to direct message him in order for them to get the link, to get that program that I have on the music encoder. See the music encoder right there. So this is the guy that you will want to DM on Discord in the KH2 Rando Discord, so that way you can actually get it. Yeah, right there. So now that all that is done, we can just start the game and then see what we get. Also, I'm gonna get a little message up here that says something about the little back end. Ignore it. Give it a moment. It's still taking its precious time. Still taking its precious time. I'm gonna let this play out for a moment. Okay, there we go. I don't know what took it so long. All right, there we go. It's gonna do it again as well. Once I select KingdomHearts 2 Final Mix, it's gonna do it again. You missed it on this first one, but yeah, I don't know, it just says something about missing a little back end. I had reinstalled the game some time ago because for some random reason I lost all my files, all my saves from KH1 and KH2 file, and this thing is delaying. That's scary. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Yeah, that was scary for a second. But yeah, it deleted all my saves from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 Final Mix, and I'm like, why? It's gonna do that noise. See, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my windows so I can be prepared to, Actually, I can't do anything because it won't let me go off the screen. Like it'll just lock up my mouse and stuff, which is stupid because you can off tab in KH3, but you can't off tab in KH2. And I have like a little secret I do with my when I can keep control of the mouse. Like I can click right here and then it won't disappear, and I have full control. So yeah, that's how I do it with this game. So now I'm just gonna run on this thing and see how it works. I feel like this tutorial has been a mess. Thankfully I was able to pause it, but yeah, a lot of unfortunate stuff that happened, and I didn't click the thing. Awesome. See? Okay, there we go. Click this. I'm gonna go to the Garden of Assemblage so I can go fight Demix and just to see if the music plays there. Hopefully it doesn't loop incorrectly like the music for Hollow Bastion, because that also has the issue. Like I had uploaded a video where it doesn't loop. It just basically freezes. Yeah, this music. This is the one that freezes near the end of the loop. Okay, so loading. I feel like the only reason like my loading is bad because I got so much stuff open. Like I've been dealing with this for so long. Yeah, it shouldn't be taking this long. Please don't screw me. Okay, alright, go to the Garden of Assemblage. I'm an idiot. Why did I? Oh my gosh. I was literally at the level and I left. Wow. Okay, give me that. Wow. Wow. That's 30 seconds gone right there. Alright, so I'm gonna go here. There he is. Damn it. Oh my gosh, I can't. I need to hurry up and finish this so I can reset my computer. Alright, so let's see if we get it. Yeah, there it is.
Dance, water, dance!
Well, actually, I did turn the music up, but I think I had it up too loud or something. I don't know. Let me pause. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I'll just edit the music when off the recording. But yeah, this is basically how you do it.
Yeah. Done. It's over.
Yeah, I don't know what to
Let's
do.
go.
Yeah, pretty much it.
Gather. Ha. Fire.
Yeah, I'm on level 1. But yeah, that's pretty much how you put custom music in Kingdom Hearts 2 for the PC. Wow, this took a while, but I'm even surprised I was able to do this. But yeah, like I said, I will put all the stuff that I can in the description of the video. As far as the music encoder, I cannot do that because, like I said, the person who has the link for it said themselves that the site that they tried to post it on for the worded guides and stuff, it just doesn't work because they detect it as a virus of some sort. And I'm like, wow. So if you want to get the music encoder to be able to do all that, you're gonna have to go to message him directly on Discord to actually get that code or that RAR file. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Hopefully this tutorial was easy to understand. Because like I said, the only reason I made this because there's not even a guide out there on YouTube that basically shows how to do this. You know, you have people that talked about the randomizer. And again, like I said, I'm sorry how I was behaving that day. I was just a little frustrated. You know, like I said, I'm more of a visual learner. So this is the reason why I'm making this video. So that way anyone who wants to do custom music, there's a full in-depth guide on that now. And it's going to be posted on YouTube. So I guess that might be it for everything. Hopefully not missing everything. But that's about it. Thanks for watching.
This is it.